I decided to slip back down here where I found the this little silver necklace stuck to the fishing reel. I did a little metal detecting. It's kind of still really hot for that, but anyway, I'm still gonna do it eventually. So I just want to, you know, give my 100% in everything I do. Like down here, you want to give a 100%, except when you're like giving blood. Don't give 100%, or you'll have a situation. I don't see anything obvious yet in here. There are a lot of fish. Now on upstream a couple of miles is where all the fish were dead. So I'm downstream and they're all alive. There are also fish back alive in the spot where they were dead. So that's good news, which leads me to believe that somebody just dumped something in there. A one-time thing. Because I was going to have another test done, but I held off too long. There's something kind of goldish looking. Oh, it's wire. It is a piece of wire, but I can't get it out. Hey, there's a spark plug. So, let's just look around in here, see what's new. We're trying to figure out where our next vacation is going to be. We're considering going back to the beach, considering Nashville, considering the mountains. It's going to be a short vacation though. Ooh, look at this. It's a mess, isn't it? I guess exploring Alabama Junior got everything out of here that was anything. See, now there's a good hole. If you could get all this stuff out of here, but look how deep it is. There's my Kelly grabber. Look how deep that is. There's probably some fun stuff in there. There is a broom handle that's buried up. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's slippery down here. That's just a piece of wood. Let me look back up here under the bridge, and then I'm going to go downstream a little bit. It has rained almost non-stop this month. Well, not non-stop, but a lot. I don't see anything new yet. I do see fish. Oh, I heard that John Travolta is in Alabama making a movie about race cars called Trading Paint. I never did like John Travolta until he did that Wild Hogs movie. It's kind of funny, sorta. But when I was a kid, I may have told y'all this. My mother went on a date with someone. She was divorced, but she was dating. And I was a little kid, and I was in a back seat at a drive-in with my mother and her date, and they were watching Saturday Night Fever. As I got older, I figured as much making out went on as during that movie, not with my mother, but with John Travolta and everybody else in there. I should have called it Saturday Night Fever Blister, because you know everybody that had one gave it to somebody else. And that's how things get passed around. I have found soft shell turtles in this creek before, if you remember. Oh, this is definitely a no glasses zone here. It's good to see the fish are back though. Jeez. You know, the test came up saying it was some sort of bacteria. It's kind of cleaned out from where it was before, because before there was mounds of trash piled up right here. These were railroad tracks above me. Here's proof. Big old piece of iron right there. I believe that, I don't know what that did. Looks like something that would have held the tracks down. Ooh, there's a fish. This is like being in a caverns in here. Pretty neat. Oh my goodness, look at the spider webs, and I felt on it touching my neck. Can you tell somebody that that's what that gentle tickling is on my neck? I wonder what this creek looked like back in the 1800s. I wonder if it was crystal clear with beautiful flowing water. Probably not, because that's when everything was dumped in the creeks. Then in Alabama they started dumping TCEs, got dumped in all the creeks. You know, it's used in paint strippers, it's used in cleaning clothes during the dry cleaning process and all that. And you had all these other companies in Alabama start dumping PCBs everywhere. So, but I got to looking. I looked up environmental Superfund sites, and I believe it's called a Superfund site. It's been a long time since I've studied this or read it. When it reaches a certain amount of money it's going to take to clean it up. Every state that I looked up had many Superfund sites. So for everybody who thinks that Alabama has the absolutely dirtiest city creeks, you're mistaken. I don't believe you're supposed to eat fish out of any creek anymore, unless it's somewhere out in the woods, or you know the origin and what's along the way. And there's nothing here. Nothing. Not a single marble. Or a married one. Nothing. Let's look up in here again. That's one pipe we looked at. I'd like for you to be able to see in here, but if I go up in here too far, look at that. Man, I wonder who sat and stacked all those one day. That was many moons ago. And then you got this one right here barely hanging on. Then you got spider webs. So I wonder how many coins are in here. I wonder if it's time to start swishing down here. Good, huh? You know what I might do? Let me prop the Kelly grabber up. Put my glasses on my hat. You know, in the Navy we called hats covers. I don't know why. I guess it's because you cover your head with it. See, like that spot right there? I want to swish that. You want to do it? Look at this. That's pretty stinking awesome looking. Let's swish this one little square in the water. I'm going to have to put my hand in the water. I'm doing it. I didn't bring any gloves, so I'm going to do it gently. See, there's a piece of metal right there. I'm going to do it. Look at that, it knocks everything out. Isn't that cool? So then you get down and you look in this. No coin. So then you take the big stuff out that didn't swish. Then you get all the soft dirt out. And you look some more. So let's see. It's hard to talk when I'm bent over like this. Trying not to hit my head on the top. Also, all my guts are shoving my lungs up into my larynx, pharynx, trachea. Or is it pharynx, larynx, trachea? It's PLT, I remember it that way. With the order. See that piece of metal? PLT. I think it's PLT. Pharynx, larynx, trachea. Let's try this. I don't see anything. I really don't want to poke a hole in my finger. Okay. There's nothing. There's one green piece of slag right there, but it's attached. Nothing. Nothing there either. This hand is contaminated. That looks like everything's attached. So, okay, nothing there and nothing there. I'm not gonna do that with this big gigantic spot, but I might do this. My bride said this is how I ruin all my boots. I'm always dragging dirt to one side or the other in holes in the yard or holes in my heart. Made that part up. Wow, this is deep. Where do you see this though? It looks pretty rough right now, don't it? Okay, see it? There it all goes. Ah, my phone's ringing. Let me call you back. Let me talk to you again in a second.